Hey, beautiful souls. Welcome back. I'm Divinely Destined. Welcome back, beautiful Sagittarians. If you are new here, okay, you may have not come back. This may be your first experience watching my readings. I want to say welcome. Thank you for tuning in to the video. I pray that the reading resonates for you. Take what you need from the message, leave the rest. Don't try to make it fit. If it doesn't fit, it's just not your story. You may want to go watch some readings, Sagittarius. That may be more relatable to your moon sign. What is your moon sign in? Okay, what is your ascendant sign in? You may need to go watch some readings on that. For all my beautiful returning subscribers, okay, my beautiful love bugs that are returning today, I want to say hello. I missed you. It's only been a couple days, but hell, I still missed you. You may be 45 years old, 53, 32 years old, 28 years old, Sagittarius. I love you all. If you guys want to book me for a private reading, you can go ahead and book me, but I will let you know now that, it's going to take a little bit longer to get your reading back. If you have the patience to deal with that, email me. Yes, I want to thank all my beautiful, beautiful love bugs that have booked with me over these last few years. You guys are awesome. 90% of them have been Sagittarians. And Sagittarians are the most patient individuals when it comes to these bookings. Overall energy for you today, angel number 888. This is the time, baby. Manifestations are coming in. Your dreams are literally turning into reality right before your beautiful eyes. If you say, well, that's not happening for me, just be patient. It is happening for you. You set your intentions. You have set your intentions. Excuse me, beautiful ones. You've let your petitions and requests be known to the universe. All you have to do is continue on your current path. Continue working towards your goals. Continue being grateful. Be humble. I know sometimes God give us these blessings. We get the big head. The ego starts to kick in. You got to tell that devil to get off your back. Don't forget where you came from. Continue to be gracious and humble. And you know what? You will continue to be blessed. Yes, the number 8 represents the month of August. Perhaps you are connected to someone born in August. It's very likely that some things have been transpiring for you since August of last year. Some things may really be going down for you, Sagittarius, in the month of August. Leo season, I'm hearing. Possibly Virgo season. Yes, you may have a grandparent, a parent that is 88 years old. You may see the number 8 a lot. You may see 888 quite a bit, Sagittarius. You may see that number a lot as well. Yes. Wow. Pay attention. The universe is sending you this number right here because the universe wants you to be aware. Sagittarius, be aware. Keep your eyes open. And I'm hearing keep your eyes on the prize. The manifestations are coming in. I mean, the manifestations in Pisces season have been amazing for the collective. Angel number 9 coming out, Sagittarius. Angel number 9. You may be in this time period in your life where things are, different cycles are wrapping up, okay? The number 9 represents things coming to an end, cycles getting ready to be complete. The number 9 represents right before that breakthrough, Sagittarius, right before the breakthrough. All hell breaks loose. Everything seems to be falling apart. Situationships seems to be just things in your life may just be going awry, or this is what has happened before you've gotten breakthroughs in the past. So whenever you see number 9, just know that you're right there on the verge of a breakthrough. Just hang in there because whatever that has been tough or hard or really, really draining on you, that stuff is closing with angel number 9. Yeah, I definitely pick up on the energies of a Sagittarius watching the reading today that may be going through some emotional changes, financial changes, physical changes, psychological changes. Yes, Aries season. Aries season is up next. Some stuff may seriously be taken off. I feel like a lot of stuff is really taken off for the collective in Aries season. I've been speaking about it quite extensively. Yes, you may be going through some changes that are getting ready to be wrapped up and completed. You may be going through some cycles that may be wrapping up and closing out with angel number 5. Angel number 59 may be significant for you. You may be 59 years old, Sagittarius. Yes, it may have just been a long, long battle. A long 59 days, a long 88 days, just a long, I'm hearing 6 months. There's just been a long, slow, progressive, things slowly progressing for you. I definitely feel like Leo season, Aries season, possibly Taurus season may be very significant for you, beautiful souls. There's that number again. Okay, angel number 8. I just spoke about 888. Look at all these 8s. When you see these numbers, Sagittarius, make sure you have a bank account. Make sure that, you keep a track of your finances when you see these numbers, because this is the way the universe is alerting you to the fact that you are in the amazing, abundant energy, okay? Yes, the number 8 also represents new experiences, new opportunities, new ventures. Yes, you are in alignment with the universe. Yeah, your manifestations are certainly paying off. They're certainly coming in. Sagittarius. Also, the number 8 represents infinity, okay? It just never stops going, okay? You are infinitely, There's messages coming in. You are infinitely, abundantly, and exceedingly blessed. Don't forget to be humble. That's the hardest part. And don't forget to be open and receptive. You're not used to certain things. Some people are not used to good things, or, they're not used to the universe blessing them with good things. They're used to so much bad stuff happening. So part of manifestation is getting rid of that lack mentality. You are deserving of these things. Open your arms wide and receive it. You may be 35 years old, 38 years old, okay? Yes, you're going through some changes, or this could be past energy. You have gone through some cycles that were hard and tough. You went through some challenges. I'm definitely hearing financial. I'm also hearing spiritual awakenings, and there's something about a shower. There's something about a shower here. When you take your shower, Sagittarius, state your intentions in the water. When you put your head under the faucet, speak it. Speak your manifestations. Speak it out loud, or say it in your mind. Okay? There's something significant about water here, Sagittarius. You're on the right path, especially when you see angel number 8. 8. That is an amazing sign to get from the universe. That's especially if you have been manifesting wealth, financial freedom. Okay, you've been manifesting more financial opportunities, Sagittarius. These are some beautiful messages for you. I want to go ahead and continue on with the reading. Continue and move forward. Moving progressively forward into the reading, Sagittarius. Yes, take the reading how it resonates once again. Be on the lookout for angel number 8. Angel number 888. Angel number 59. Angel number 9. Angel number 55. Okay? Be on the lookout. You are abundant. You are wealthy. You see? You are abundantly wealthy. Wealthy doesn't always mean financially. You are abundantly gifted in the spiritual realm as well, Sagittarius. You're very adaptable, and you're also extremely capable and compassionate. But I'm hearing you may have a short fuse. Okay, you have a short fuse. You may also have a low attention span. You just have, okay, I'm hearing that song by Chris Brown. All that bullshit for the birds, okay? Sagittarius ain't playing with them. I love this energy that you are in. Archangel Michael, can I get some messages, more messages for this beautiful zodiac sign? Yes, I'm picking up on a very strikingly handsome Sagittarius male. You and someone may be on different pages, okay? Now, Sagittarius, this doesn't mean a person, okay? This could just be your environment, your job, your friendships. You may not be in the same vibration, or you may not feel like you're on the same frequency as some things that are going down in your life. That's because you are going through changes and you're being elevated. So you may feel like you're out of alignment, okay? You may feel like, you're not grooving. You're not grooving with the same friends you used to groove with. You're not vibing. You don't feel like you're in a vibrational match or energy for your environment that you live in, or a job that you work at, okay? You may feel like, you just may feel like you're not aligned here. That's because you're going to a different level, okay? I'm definitely hearing the word passage. Yeah. You're being upgraded, or you have been upgraded. The things that used to bother you, it don't bother you. The people you used to hang with, you may still hang out with them, but you just feel like you're not really vibing with them. Okay, situations that you used to be able to tolerate, you just simply don't tolerate, or you're not vibrationally able to tolerate it at this time. This could also indicate different foods, okay? Yes, different foods that you used to enjoy, you just don't enjoy them no more. Or your body just simply, I'm hearing the word lactose intolerant. Your body just simply doesn't tolerate it no more. Okay, you're going to a higher vibrational. Okay, you're vibing in a higher vibrational frequency. So things that you used to enjoy, you may not necessarily enjoy. Okay, you may feel a more special connection to the earth, the trees. Okay, you may like to go outside and throw your hands up to the sky. Let our Heavenly Father know that you're gracious and grateful. You may be in that more of that energy of connecting more with Source and the Divine at this time. So if you feel like dropping people, or you just feel like blocking people or ghosting people at this time, it's probably for the best. You're not on their vibrational frequency. They're not a vibrational match. That doesn't mean you just walk out and quit your job. No. That doesn't mean you just leave your home. No. In all things, make sure you pray and ask for guidance. But also be aware that, as we grow and mature more on this spiritual journey, we're going to be out of alignment with certain people, or they're going to be out of alignment with us. We're just not vibing with them like that. Okay? You're just not vibing with them like that no more. Okay? Yes. Beautiful. I'm hearing the word twin flame. What else is going on for the beautiful zodiac sign of Sagittarius? Some of you guys, yes. Some of you guys have seriously had to release some people. Or there's somebody that you have released, or you're thinking about releasing. Or this could be emotionally. You're still holding on to someone and you're being called to release them. Okay? They're not a vibrational match for you, or you're not vibing with this person currently. Now, once again, if this is not about a relationship or a person, this could be Sagittarius. Releasing the low vibrational thinking. You think you're not good enough. You don't feel worthy enough. You feel like it's never going to happen. Release the doubts. Release the need to control. Release the fear. Release, everything you were ever taught. Release that shit, okay? Because you're on a different path than them. You may be, even your family members, your siblings, your co-workers, your friends, they may not understand you, okay? Or you may not understand them. Release the need to try to control them and make them be where you're at as well. They just can't vibe on that level. So you got to understand that they may not be vibing with you or comprehending you. You're being called to release the harsh judgments on these folks. Sagittarius, they just not vibing where you're vibing, okay? Release the things that need to be released too, Sagittarius. Yep, I'm also hearing it may be time for some spring cleaning of your home, your property, your vehicle. Possibly even some Sagittarius may be thinking about dyeing their hair, growing their hair, cutting their hair. There's a toxic ex that you have to release. Now, you may have already released them because they are your ex. You still may be holding on to them emotionally. You just need to know you and this person are just not on the same page. Look, we got rejection. Yeah, I'm hearing the first letter of your name may be R. Okay, it may be S. Okay, D. I'm also hearing, I'm hearing the name Aaron. So E, that may be the first letter of your name. If this is not your energy, this is them. There's an X. Or there is somebody that's having a hard time releasing you. Okay, you've already released them. You already know it ain't going to work. This thing is gone for you, but they're having a hard time releasing you. Okay, yeah. There's also a fear of rejection here. There's a fear of rejection, Sagittarius. Yes. Perhaps you were rejected, growing up by your parents, or your first love, or your first job, or your dream job, or certain opportunities you were told no. Okay, that created some sort of doubt and fear in your mind. Release it, okay? It wasn't for your highest good. You got to understand, if it's not for our highest good, if God allows it to happen for us, Sagittarius, if our Heavenly Father allows it to happen, it's because we're supposed to learn, okay? If He doesn't allow it to happen, that means it wasn't for our highest good. Even if He allows it to happen, there's always a learning lesson here. So, you didn't get that job, okay? You didn't get that man. You didn't get that woman. Either that person or that job or that situation wasn't for your highest good. Or was it time for you to be vibrationally matched to it? Okay. You got to look at all, Sagittarius, you got to look at all sides of the coin here. Yeah. You know what? I thank God for the things that I didn't get. Okay. I want the things that he got for me. Like I said, a lot of people say, well, why are you not married? You're almost 40. You want to know why? Because I refuse to tolerate it. If I don't see his signature, okay, if I don't see God's signature, okay, if I don't see my daddy's signature on the person, I'm not going to waste my time. But I had to go through some stuff. You have to go through some stuff. But I'm at that stage now where I'm just not going to settle. Sagittarius, if I don't feel like he comes from God, if I don't get the confirmation from my Heavenly Father that he's the one, then I'm not going to, I'm not going to get serious with nobody, okay? When it's time, okay? Some of you Sagittarius may be stressing because of somebody that you really, really wanted and you feel like they rejected you. Once again, if this is not you, it's them. They feel some type of way, okay? Sagittarius, they still holding on to you. They still holding on. Look, they still holding on. I'm seeing the word obstacles, but I'm hearing the word obsessed in my head, okay? This person has a hard time releasing you. They feel rejected by you. The simple fact of the matter is you guys are not on the same page, okay? You're vibing on a whole different vibrational wavelength than this person, okay? And a lot of you, this is an ex. Yeah, this is an ex. They're having a hard time releasing you. Sagittarius, you may be having a hard time releasing a lot of things in your life right now. It could be due to some wounds that or childhood trauma, relationship situations. It may be hindering you or blocking you from moving forward. There's some things that you just have to release. You have to release the fear of rejection. You have to release the need to want to control everything. You may attract partners that are not a vibrational match for you, Sagittarius. You may also attract partners that can't comprehend you or understand you or abuse you or use you, or they don't tolerate you, okay? There's something about you and the type of partners that you have attracted in the past. You have to radically release. Ask God to help you choose better partners or to vibe higher so you are able to attract higher vibrational men and women into your life. I'm seeing something about a lease. Your lease may be up. You may be getting ready to renew your lease. You may be in the process of looking for a new residence. You may be leasing something today. I definitely hear a ring. Okay, there's something about a diamond ring or some sort of jewelry here that you are making payments on. Okay, yeah, this could be an ex-fiance or somebody you are thinking about marrying. Okay, this could be somebody you are in a serious relationship with here. Okay, Sagittarius, Archangel Michael, what else is going on? Please and thank you. You need to know, Sagittarius, you have some unhealed wounds that are blocking the flow, man. It's really, really blocking and hindering you from, moving to that next stage. That's why angel number 5 came out. The 5 represents changes. Remember, this could be past energy, and this is how you were. You've released things. You are in the process of healing, okay? You understand the wounds and the blockages that stop you or have stopped you or hindered you in the past. You've released those things. You understand that, you've had this fear of rejection, okay? Who doesn't have a fear of rejection? Every time you want something, you expect to get it. That's just being a human. Okay, Sagittarius? But you got to know, sometimes rejection is for our highest damn good. Okay? A lot of Sagittarius, this is past energy. You've healed. You're in the process of healing. You know what areas you need to work on. This is why you're coming up as angel number 5, obstacles and changes. Angel number 9, you're right there at the end. Okay? It's like when it's storming real bad and then the sun comes out. Okay? Then you see angel number 88. And then it goes even to the next level, 888. You're there. Listen to your intuition. It ain't never wrong. You already know the answers you seek. Some of you guys may be listening to this reading or watching this reading because you have some questions about an ex. That is here. You need to know, Sagittarius, if you got any questions about an ex, you are an adult. You can make your decisions. If you choose to go back to your ex, that's your business. Okay? That's your business. But, Sagittarius, I will say, for this particular message, if you want my opinion, I'm hearing something about a podcast. If you want my opinion or my advice on the situation, The angelic realm is letting you know you and this person is simply on different pages. At some point, you may have felt rejected by them, or they rejected you, or there was some aspect of them that rejected you. You try to make it work, okay? So you got to look at why the thing didn't work out if you're thinking about going back, okay? They released you, but they never really, really were as serious as you. They didn't take the relationship as serious as you. This definitely could be Aqua. I'm hearing Aquarius. Yes. Yeah. This person may have had a lot of obstacles and unhealed wounds that really messed them up in this connection. Yes, I'm definitely seeing self-love. This may be your self-care day. Yeah. This may be your self-care day. You're just taking care of yourself. Make sure you do that every day. I don't give a damn. It don't have to be no particular day. Every day. Some of you guys need to know you're going through a spiritual awakening. One way you can take care of yourself is just say positive affirmations. No matter what happens, just say positive affirmations. I am loved. I am abundant. I know that I have things that I have to work on, but God has me, and with his help, I will get through anything. You have an ex that's obsessed with you, and they watching the hell out of you. They probably are watching you to see how you're handling the breakup or how you're doing since the breakup here. Sagittarius taking their milk baths. They indulging in luxurious chocolates. They drinking their fine wine or their liquors. They smoking their bud. They doing whatever the hell they do. Okay? This ex needs to know, Sagittarius is vibing on a high vibrational frequency here. Sagittarius is in that. I'm hearing kill that. Yeah, the angels ain't playing with this message, Sagittarius. If you have any thoughts about going back to this person, the angels are like, heck no. I feel like they are seriously thinking about you, Sagittarius. They are seriously thinking about you. Look, you are heavy on their mind, or you have had this person heavily on your mind. The angelic realm is like, you know what? Let that go. Put all that love that you have for them into yourself. Yes, you may be well known in the community. This person, I definitely see them watching you, okay? They may live in the same neighborhood or very close proximity to you, Sagittarius, and they're keeping a damn close eye on you. You may have been born in 1988, okay? Yes, I see that. You may have been born in 1959. Yeah, I'm hearing your dad, okay? Your daddy was very compassionate. He is very compassionate. He's more the nurturing one, okay? I feel like your mother, she may have been the stern one. Daddy was the one you ran to when you wanted stuff done, or you wanted that listening ear, okay? It may have been your father. Yes, Archangel Michael. How do you want to close this up for the beautiful zodiac sign of Sagittarius? Trust that all is well, beautiful one. There is no need to worry. You're going through a spiritual ascension, a spiritual awakening, okay? You're going through a transformation. Congratulations, you made it through the hard part. It's like when you get caught in the rain and you're running to try to take shelter, and you've made it to that destination where it's not raining on your head. Okay, Sagittarius, congratulations. Enjoy your blessings. Enjoy the fruits, okay? Enjoy some fruits. Enjoy the fruits of your labor, okay? You've worked hard, man. I'm definitely seeing a beautiful 33-year-old Sagittarius female watching the reading. I'm picking up on the energies of a 41-year-old Sagittarius male. Now, you may love birds, Sagittarius, and I'm also hearing that song by Chris Brown. All that bullshit's for the birds, okay? Remember that. Don't tolerate vultures in the year 2021, 2022, 2023. Don't tolerate vultures no more for the rest of your life, baby. Okay? You vibing too high. Yes, we got angel number 888, and we got the 9 of Cups coming out, okay? The 9 of Cups, fulfillment of wishes, is here. I see a 39-year-old watching the reading. Yes, you may be 61 years old. You could have whatever you like, Sagittarius. I definitely see you at a banquet, or this could be for your job here, okay? You're sitting at this banquet table, or you're sitting in attendance at a function for your job. This could be a social thing as well. Okay, Sagittarius look bored out of their mind, but you gotta be there for this, okay? You are a loving individual, honey. You are. Remember that. Don't tolerate low vibrational BS. Continue to work hard now. Just because you're in the heights, you're right there in the thick of your manifestations, don't mean you gotta get lazy. Don't give up. Keep going here. There's something about the number 8. You see, Sagittarius? It pops up again. Pay attention when you see 888, 888. I see 84. I don't know how many times, 6 times here, Sagittarius. There's an infinite flow coming in. You may already be in that energy here, receiving all these blessings from the universe. I know most people in the collective are. Some of you guys need to know, pay attention. The universe is sending you signs, symbolisms. You're coming up as the Queen of Cups. Very, very seductive, very nurturing, very loving, very compassionate. Yes. Yeah, you may have been crying recently over someone. I definitely feel like this ex has some of these Sagittarians in their feelings. If this is not Sagittarius, this is the ex, okay? This could be mutual energy. You both have been crying, trying to release each other, struggling to let go. If you, Sagittarius, if you want to hold on to this person, I'm just here to let you know that's your choice once again. But remember, you guys are on different pages in some way. If you guys want to fix this thing, get some counseling. You know what I'm saying? If you really say, I'm not leaving him, I'm not leaving her, I want to get back, I want to work it out, I want to do this, I want to do that, listen to your intuition. Just know that there are some unhealed obstacles that have been blocking the flow of the connection here. That doesn't mean that it's doomed or it can't not work. Anything could work if you want it to work, baby. You know? Perhaps this person is struggling because they have been through so much rejection. They have so many obstacles. They didn't know how to love you properly, or they're having troubles doing that. You know, anything can be worked out if you want it to work out. Sagittarius, if you want to book me, I'm here. I love you.